Innovative.
The WB Morning Show, hosted by the real Young LA and Cool Ass Cam.
Hey, check this out. It's your boy Young LA, the real Young LA, and I am with my fam.
Cool Ass Cam. Yes, sir. Welcome to the WB Morning Show. Hope y'all ready for the wake and bake.
Hey, man, you might not have never been here, so, welcome. We usually like to get to chopping it up over the chopsticks, man, and we usually sipping on a mimosa, but we sipping on a momosa.
A mimosa.
You
Yes,
hear
sir.
me?
Yes, sir.
We're going to break all that down right now. I'm in here with my special guest. Going to let him know who he is.
Man, Maurice Pierre, MOE P. You know what I mean? Detroit original, West LA local. Happy to be here.
Okay, so for the first time, we then took the orange juice out, replaced it with the apple juice, and add the Douce with the champagne, and we calling that a momo.
Yeah, it's a mimosa, all dark skin flavors right here. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, now, I like it. You like it, Cam? How you fucking with it?
I like it.
Don't spill it.
This motherfucker, it remind me of when Tupac talking about he had the thug passion.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That nigga that came thug passion
Same
on the whole,
grind.
man. You hear me?
Same grind.
Hey, so what's good with the Mo Peasy, man? Do you consider yourself a morning person or do you consider yourself a night owl, and why?
You know, it's all about what I got going on for real, but I'm up natural 5 a.m. almost every day.
Oh, the nickel.
You know, that's just from staying on the hustle. You know
What
what I
time
mean?
you go to bed, though?
When I fall asleep.
it's a up
You know what
all
I mean?
night records. Dude.
Man, if I gotta be, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I get that good rest when I need it. That's just on the health end, but it depends on what I got going on. If I got some motion in the evening, then I can be up, but the day start when the sun come up.
Eyes open.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so what made you not go with one of them rap names, MC so-and-so, and just go with your real name, Mo Peasy?
For the longest time, people was calling me Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah, and that's the city, that's the hometown, but that's not who I am. You know what I mean? That's just where I'm from. And my real name is, Maurice Pierre. That's my real name, Mo P, just for short. And I feel like people just stuck with that,
Sound like a luxury brand.
It is.
Yeah. How about that?
You hear me?
You did? How about that? Just put a
know.
pin on there. Good catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not only does it sound like it, that's what it is, man.
Yeah, so, it sounded good, it felt good, so I just rock with who I am, you know what I mean?
So what drives you, man? What keeps you going and just keeps the motherfucking...
As an artist or as a person?
As a person right now. We just talking to Mo P, man.
Man, love, man. Love, creativity, you know what I mean? I'm being from the city, I'm one of them people I was raised by a village. For a lot of different people taught me a lot of different things. You know what I mean? My real father, he was killed when he was 16.
Oh man, I'm sorry
so
to hear that.
As thank you for that. As far as becoming a man and being who I am, I got a chance to just take the different flavors from people and just add that in my pot. So, I just do my best effort to be grateful. I'm grateful for all the game I done got over the time being, and that's what keeps me rolling, wanting to be successful, wanting to grow, all that.
Okay, so then now since you asked me about the artist side, let's go on and flip it there and say what drives you on the artist side.
Man, as far as music, that's like the same way a nigga play basketball or the same way niggas brush their teeth. That's just something I do every day. You know what I mean? My mind is just always into that. It's my first love for real, and I never needed nobody to do it. You know what I mean? I can go sit in the basement by myself and write or freestyle, whatever. I never needed to build with nobody. My first studio session I paid for was 11 years old. That's off that raking leaves money. You know what I mean? So
I respect that.
Musically, it's just something that I know I can do without anybody. I can get into my emotions, if I'm feeling some type of way. I can do that and be satisfied.
We're going to have to classify as therapy?
I can say that. I can say that's definitely my personal therapy, 100%.
Sometimes you got to go get it off your chest.
Absolutely. There's records out there that come from that.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
That's what's up, man. So what you working on as of now?
I got projects I done put together with a couple different artists, waiting on them to do something with it.
Flash again. Sometimes you gotta look over the glasses on them. I thought you said you was go with the okay, all right. And,
but I'm always working on my own. The next single I'm gonna drop 6 a.m. on the 110. That's on the way, So I got some singles in the mix. I do plan on dropping another project. I do got the name for it, but I ain't gonna throw that out there just yet. So I'm just collecting beats, you know what I mean? Collecting sounds, make sure I get that right, because for me, it's just about it sonically sounding correct. You know, once I get that, the words I can do that, the songs, I can do that, but it got to sound correct, you know.
Get all those beats and or that beat side of the thing.
Yeah,
first.
man, it got to be coming out them speakers correctly, and then, you know, I'm going to let it do what it do when I get to that point, but it's always in motion, you know.
I like the name. What made you pick that name?
Literally being on that, you know, being the type of artist that I am, you know, I be in there and I be out of there, and sometimes my inspiration, all the time, my inspiration come from different spaces, and being motivated and hungry about becoming a staple as an artist. Literally up early on the way to work, playing this beat. And just, you know, it was around 6 a.m. I was on the 110. You know what I mean? And that's where that came from. And I feel like what I'm saying in that record, I feel like people be able to, especially artists, they'd be able to get where I'm coming from.
Fly, okay. Hey, so I usually ask, do you remember how me and you met? It ain't no right or wrong answer, just good content for the people.
I know I met you through Adi. Shout out my brother Adios.
Adios.
I want to say it was at the crib. I want to say it was at Bro Spot. It had to be during the studio session, smoke session, one and the same. Had to be in that space. But it could have been somewhere else too, because you've been out here, out and about for a long time, so it could have been at a show for real.
Ain't no telling like Jack told Helen, but I would go with the Adios play if I was the guest. But yeah, he was one of the good people he introduced me to, and we always, you know, acknowledge each other and bump into each other and sit down, chop it up, show each other love.
100%.
So it's only right we come on, sit in the hot seat. You know what I'm talking about?
100%.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I actually know Cam from working.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I met Cam.
Oh, we the Yin Yang twins. You know the light skin twins too.
Yeah,
that's right.
Man. We was I was.
Go ahead, tell that story.
I've been a chef for like 10. I worked in the kitchen industry for like 10 years.
Oh,
and
okay.
It was this place called My Fit Foods.
Ah.
Yeah, man. Shout out my boy Juice too. That's where I met Young Juice at.
I heard of that dude.
Yeah,
you gotta watch him. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we was fresh out the freezer with it. You know what I'm saying?
Out the freezer.
Yeah, man. And
that's fly, man.
We just we connected in there. You know what I'm saying? We was just chopping it up on music, and you know, everybody be like, "Oh, I do music." And once I show niggas what I do, they like, "Oh, you really do music?"
Yeah.
Then we just got connected on that end, man.
Niggas used to be beefing over who was gonna wash the dishes.
Yeah, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't never want to wash them dishes. You feel
we
me?
was the old pile gang.
my
Like,
man,
nigga, we already washed our pile, nigga. That's our pile right there.
My man, low key, you know, he was in there already on the ones and twos over the stove. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it to the stove with my brother Meech. Shout out my brother Meech. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga wasn't having it. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't let nobody get on the stove. I'm like, nah, brother, we gonna have to fix that. We gotta do something about that.
Yeah, he was over the stove and didn't want nobody to.
Hey, I got my golden ticket off the freezer.
Yeah,
I was like, that's it.
Yeah, he was just working his way up though. He was always about that progress.
That's right. I remember that time when they was My Fit Food and things. That was a little bit more early before like that became a thing. Like, I feel like it was like, oh, okay, that sounds like some shit that I heard of. But now it's like I hear people talking about, you know, those meal preps all the time.
Yeah,
now.
that was like the flagship of all of that. That meal prepping. As far as out here, they was serious about it. You know what I mean? But fuck them.
Yeah, they was doomed to start on arrival, man. They came with a bad culture. Everybody was turning up.
Yeah.
I haven't really heard too much about them since then, but I see why, you know what I mean? Hey, people in the back, let's just go and hear that, man. You know what I mean? It ain't always about the product. It's about how you treat people. They remember it. They
100%.
don't. Niggas probably don't remember that menu. They remember how you made them feel, and they didn't feel too good. So, 100%. You know what? My Fit Food, fuck you, nigga.
Hey, yo, the cold part, we used to work the overnight shift.
Oh, yeah. We was in there 11 to 7.
Yeah. We used to watch the sun come up in that motherfucker.
You know what I mean? For real. Hey, but we met a lot of solid people. A lot of solid individuals was there, though. A lot of young niggas trying to get money and build a future.
Most of the beach.
Hey, if you'd have left that, if you'd have had that beat back then, it'd have been 7 8 you'd have been leaving to work.
Straight like that. Straight like that.
Yeah, so somebody that's never heard of MOE P and they just getting into tune, what would be the song you point them to so they could get the vibe?
Westify.
Westify.
Yeah.
He ain't trying to testify. He's trying to Westify.
Yeah, man. Shit. West on it.
You did.
They refer to me as the blessed homie.
Hello.
First chance I had, man, I crept on it, made a mess on it, slept on it. You feel me? Like, Yeah.
Talking shit.
Yeah. That would be that Westify. That's on YouTube. You know what I mean? Just because like I said, they refer to me as the blessed homie. You know, me being involved with a lot of different people from a lot of different spaces, but me always coming with a certain specific energy, and then in that one, I'm kind of just telling my story as the progress is concerned. You know, concerned. You know what I mean? So definitely would send them to that Westify.
That part.
Yeah.
Hey man, you usually one of my smoking partners, and tell them what you got going on right now and how you practicing your good discipline.
I'm on a good fast. You know, I had some new commitments come in my life to start the year off.
That part.
And so I started the year 40 days and 40 nights. I did my Jesus walk to start it up.
To the big homie.
You know what I mean? And I liked how that made me feel. You know what I mean?
Respect.
Making that sacrifice on the money end, on the mental end, the emotional end. You know, a lot of different things started to be revealed to me.
Yeah.
And so on this run, I'm doing 60 days. And that's just a personal challenge to myself. That'd be the longest that I ever took. You know what I mean? And it's just about feeling good. You know, ain't no knock to the buzz. You know what I mean? I appreciate the buzz. I fuck with the buzz.
You know, I smoke enough for anybody that ain't smoking. Right now. I got you, man. You know? And I'm gonna be right here waiting on you.
I'll be back.
61st day, holla at your boy.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm one of them homies. The homies that stop smoking, they just stop hanging out with me. I'm synonymous with that kush. If you trying to get away from me, you might want to get away from me. Cause she's with me, the MJ girl. Hello, girl. What's up, girl?
It's just you know, they say the way you do one thing is the way you do one thing, the way you do everything. And so this is just my version of practice and discipline. You know, I'm showing myself discipline in this lane.
Ain't nothing wrong with a fast. You know what I mean? Absolutely. A lot of people hear about sacrificing and they think of it bad. Sometimes you just put your own sacrifice down. You know, I'm not going to do this for a little while. Yeah. And you figure out what you want to get out of it and go ahead and go get it.
Just show I got control. I got control over my pockets.
You the nigga controlling the wheel.
Exactly.
You don't want Mary Jane. She didn't grab that wheel. You wasn't something to eat. And you bought the weed. And you said, you know what? I'm gonna get back at you. Yeah. Put you down for a little while.
Nah, she been chauffeuring for a long time.
Baby, I'm on Auto P's Island. I ain't gonna even lie, man.
Straight like that.
You did.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Hey now, you put the glasses on, you can fake sleep a little bit. You keep driving, man.
How they did that?
Cam, you love Mary Jane?
She's my main thing.
Hey now, that nigga with Rick James on us, man.
She makes me feel all right. She makes my heart sing.
When you are high though, what's your first thing you go eat when you get the munchies?
You know, man, like I said, I be cooking like a motherfucker.
Come on,
you know
take us there, man.
You know, ain't nothing like a good homemade burger with the fries.
Hey now.
So I fuck around and get in that bag.
So what's your protein of choice though?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go turkey burger.
Go good ground.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go turkey burger.
Gotta respect
you know what I'm saying?
Ground turkey burger. You gotta know how to make a turkey burger.
Yeah, no, I get down.
I mean, it's different. You can slide away with a cool little patty with the beef, but turkey you gotta know what you're doing.
See, niggas, you gotta add a little water to it when you going. You gotta keep that motherfucker juicy.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Keep that thing going in
so
the pan
too. So
don't that motherfucker dry out on you.
Hey,
you know what I mean? So you gotta do that.
Barbecue 101.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Don't give out no dry turkey patties.
Can't do
man.
that.
That's bad.
Can't do that.
Somebody gonna judge somebody. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't play no games in the kitchen. Yeah, I'm in the cooking.
I do remember at one time you and my boy Adios had a podcast on some vegan stuff.
Plant-based radio. Yeah.
Y'all punked me into eating mushroom taco. It was good too. That's the cold part.
Man.
But I sure thought it was carne asada or something. I'm eating. He said, "Nigga, I said, good goddamn it, me, man."
Ain't nothing wrong with eating right. Yeah, man. Shout out Plant-Based Radio. That was a vibe. We wasn't trying to do nothing but get some good game to the people. You know what I mean?
I received some of it, man.
Yeah.
I can vouch for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, tell them a backstory on that. How y'all got it going, and things about it when y'all bringing it back and shit like that.
So I was hopping in the lab with him just off the humble while he was in the creation of the Plant-Based Player project. And
okay, so it was more with that campaign.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He was just, I was with him. He'd be coming up with these records, and I was seeing his direction. And honestly, we just was just talking, and just throwing ideas out there. And then eventually, we came up with that idea that it could go a little further. And then boom, next thing you know, he started really putting the bells and whistles on it. And then we got Plant-Based Radio, and we came up with the program as far as what we would talk about, how the type of things we would promote, and it just went from that way for real. Just a mixing of the charisma. We wanted to make sure we wasn't doing something that had something to do with gossip, because at that time that's when podcasts was really becoming popular.
It's still that.
Yeah, but the main thing was staying away from that. And kicking a good game about health, about life, and just the way we talk. Like the way we talked on the podcast, that's how we talk normal. You know what I mean? That's our normal conversation.
It's really like y'all giving them what y'all do. You know what I mean? At the the squad table, you
anywhere.
get to put it on display.
Exactly.
I want to say y'all was the first ones that did the live audience show with us.
Yeah.
Where we had did, the live setup out there in the big part of the 33rd compound.
Yeah.
That was real.
That's true. That's true, actually.
That, they just let us go live on Instagram. We was on the way to putting it up. It got cracking, and we forgot all about that. But we
technical difficulties.
Yeah, man. My nigga South Cam, man, he be handling the technical. Sometimes that motherfucker wrestle back, though. He usually just knock him out. Boom, bam, it was knocked out. This motherfucker wrestled back. He was wrestling the alligator.
He was. He got wrapped up,
though.
that
nigga Nature Boy? That nigga Cam, the Nature Boy with
figure four, nigga.
You did?
Thought that figure four lie. It's all good.
Hey, sometimes, as a homie, I can help. But sometimes I can't.
Some things you can't help with.
Hey, look, as soon as I can't, I'm going to tap out and move out the way.
Yeah.
They so used to seeing me in the way doing, but watch when it ain't my turn. Watch how fast I take. Just slide to the back. Cause now the other homie got to scoot to the front.
You got to know your personnel.
Hey, now we was just somewhere else, and they got the moving equipment. Talking about, let's take this and do that. Hey, church, my good people handle that. We squatted up. One of the homies do it.
Everybody got a position,
but it ain't me right now.
Everybody
got
a position
to tell her what it ain't me. But yeah, Cam handled that, and I appreciate you, man. And he was trying to help me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about. But you know what? He did it to me. I've popped a champagne bottle and spilled it everywhere on camera, though. And he flipped the camera on me. Let the people see it. Waited till I wiped the TV off and all that. Splashed me up. When it's turn, he gets splashed.
All of a sudden, the cameras don't work.
Oh, wow. Everything, it took 30 minutes for him to dry up.
I can tell you the difference is,
hey, you know
the
what
difference is he did it during the show. I didn't do it during the show.
I caught it. He been fixed it. He unfixed it so he could let it dry.
Yeah, okay.
Got a little timing in.
So we wouldn't have to bring that up.
We fixed it. Here it go.
I see what he did.
I magically got it. Now he dried back up.
See, he was controlling shit at the job, too. That's what he be doing. He like to control shit.
Oh, no. It's still there. People watch it. They can hear it. It's still there.
No, shout out to
it. Ain't went away yet.
Yeah, that's what
we just throwing a little elbow at you. It's all love, man.
They gonna be like, nigga, why it's still fucked up there?
It's all
hey, man, have you ever sipped fuzzy navel? Yes, sir. That's where we at with it now. It's all good now. It happens to the best of us, but we gonna get it together, man. In any weather, man.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Hey, so yeah, let's get to some of these podcasts. Cam, go ahead and pop one of them podcast questions.
Well, before that, I was gonna ask like a personal question. What was your transition like from Detroit to West LA?
I'm gonna keep it real, man. I did not want to move here. At first, you know what I mean? All my family, all my friends is in the city. Even though it was a lot going on at that time, we talking about 2004, and if anything, I got out the way at a good time, probably.
How old was you at that time?
I was 14 when I first moved here. It was a little difficult. Like I said, I moved into knowing nobody. Going from knowing everybody in my neighborhood and my family and my cousins being on the street to being a stranger.
Yeah.
And so, that was difficult.
No, but you gotta meet all new people.
It's funny though, because me being young LA, that's my like down there story. Me moving so much, like I was new everywhere. So it's like, I know them right there. But when you move, you start over, and then we move. LA big enough where you can keep moving and starting over.
Straight, you can do that everywhere. You can do that everywhere. But fortunately, I went to University High School. Shout out to Dubs. You know what I'm saying? And it was a very much of a melting pot when it came to characters and different people. We had people from a little bit of everywhere, so I had a whole lot of confidence.
It's like Santa Monica, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
You was hooping niggas up straight from Detroit, hitting them with the Detroit moves.
I feel like I wasn't as good. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't as good as I had became.
Got you.
But I was getting to it. You know what I mean. But my main thing was music, so I had that. The Pistons had just won the finals, so I was talking my shit.
Oh, you a Pistons fan?
You know, I'm a LeBron James fan. You know, but when he retired, then we going back to the city. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all not good fans anyway, man.
So you said you a Detroit Pistons fan.
When LeBron James came to the league,
you didn't answer that. Are you a Detroit Pistons fan?
I'm definitely a Detroit Pistons fan.
Got you. So that's your favorite team right now.
My favorite team right now is the Los Angeles Lakers because LeBron James is on the roster.
You can have both of those respectfully. I like that answer. Go on and hit us too. I'm gonna drink something down because you having too much fun with that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all blowing it down.
Technical difficulties over.
But yeah, so you know, it was a little difficult making the
transition.
transition.
Hit us, man. We need the mimosa. It gotta come from you.
Just because it was a transition of just being somewhere differently. But I instantly blended in. I instantly got right.
Real niggas
I got
recognize real.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's really what it was.
You a player. You rolling. You making the glass. And you hear me?
I'm making it happen.
Nigga a bartender. He talking about he's a cook. Nigga's a tender too.
So I want to say I met you in like 2013. Had to be something like that. 2013. And yeah, I look at where we are right now. But even back then, we was talking music, stuff like that. You know, even at the job, we was able to. We had the radio right there. We were able to put different music on. You know what I mean? Everybody, you get to see everybody different taste in music and shit like that. And I felt like that shit was dope.
Music a part of everything, man.
At that time, you know.
Okay, I got y'all. Let me ask y'all this: you in there cooking up a motherfucking storm? What's your go-to cooking song? Like you know what I'm talking about? You know you got a song when you work out. What's the song when you fit to go chef some shit up and you got to break everything down, chop up the green peppers and you got all you know it's about to take at least an hour or two. What's your cooking song, man?
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm an old school.
Come on, take me there, man.
I'm probably going Isley's, Voyage to Atlantis. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that'll have a nigga in there.
Yeah, I get up in that good zone.
Sure. I know food cut when you cook. When you play some shit like that, food good.
Yeah, you know
Cam,
what I mean?
talk to me, man. What's your go-to? I'm fit to chef it up song.
Too Close by Next.
I like this nigga.
Neither. He ain't bullshit neither.
Yes, it too close. That nigga in there freaky frogging over the year.
Now that's gonna make the food taste good.
That's gonna get you right, man. He put a little heart in there.
That's gonna make the food taste good.
Yeah, but by the time I got to them, you know, my first mixtape was a Canon mixtape.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, I had already had a bunch of music up until that point.
Yeah.
You know, from doing that to doing my own solo shit, records in between. So,
what's your favorite song out of all the songs you recorded?
My personal favorite song out of all the songs I recorded?
That part. Hello. Make a nigga blow the whistle up here. Good questionnaires.
Man, I made a nice amount of records. It's records that ain't even been released probably that I could say, but if I had to say something that's out there that a nigga can go find, man, it's a tough battle in between Mindcation, which is on the Water for Sale project, and Comeback Call, which is a single I did. Just because Comeback Call is like that's one of my best engineer records.
Yeah.
I did a lot of records with niggas and they be funny with the mixing.
Yeah.
And that record just have to be that. And then Mindcation, I was at an interesting point in my life when I made that record, and it just kind of represented where my head was at. So.
And I know you got a gang of features with Adios. What's your favorite feature y'all two got?
He ain't drop it yet.
Uh-oh. That's who you was talking to. You see how I brought that around
There's a couple niggas, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple people I'm talking to.
He got a project me and him did, he ain't dropped yet. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
my nigga, we looking over the glass. I knew who I was looking at the whole time.
Yeah.
We sending you this episode. Watch it through, my nigga. Feel the flame, baby.
Yeah, no, we got some shit though. We for sure got some shit, you know. So whenever
you know what?
Down,
let's say this, my good brother. I listened to Adios project and it was a nigga on there popping that hot grease, and come to find out it was you with the motivational. Yeah,
oh,
baby.
Yeah.
Can I get 30 seconds of that right now?
Oh, man.
Come on, man.
Oh man,
Bro,
what we talking about? What we talking about?
Hey, man, give me that same nigga that was on that track. Bring him back right now, man.
He ain't went nowhere. You know what I mean?
Come on, can I get 30 seconds of it, baby? I enjoy this personally. Shout out to the people in the back, but this is for me right now, loved one. You hear me?
Hey man, look, MOE P is the name. I ain't doing nothing but giving good game because I gotta keep the flame. You know what I'm talking about? That's all you get.
Okay, I'm talking about the game.
Yeah, man,
You get 5 seconds.
I was there. You get 5 seconds.
He
You know what I mean?
yeah,
I was in my slick talk bag at that moment. You know, just trying to motivate the people. You know what I mean? While keeping the player at the same time. Try to
motivated.
keep it player at the same time.
I was
you know
motivated.
Yeah, shout out to plant-based players.
I know what to do. I just go play the track when I want.
That's all you got to do, man.
Yeah,
Throw that on, man. Get it live and direct. You know, put me on the spot is hard. You know what I'm saying? I got to give it to you in flow. You know what I mean? Let me give it to you in the flow.
You know what I'm talking about? It's all good, man. And pause that a little bit for you, too. You my dog, man.
Respect.
Put you on the spot is you don't talk about. I'm going to pause that for you. You my good people, man.
Respect.
It's the people in the back. They be on that. I got your back, my nigga.
It's all good.
You hear me?
Yeah.
So, if we happen to pull up on you, and we on the MOE P podcast, and you can ask me a question, you can ask Cam a question. What you want to know, and who you starting off with the question first with?
I know a little bit about Cam, so I'll probably go to you first. I probably would ask, when did you drop your first project? You know, because you got a lot of music, and you've been doing this for a minute. You've been doing a lot of shows. Yeah. So I would want to know kind of more about the origin of Young LA. You know, because I didn't heard your name a lot even before I met you. You know,
everybody think my first project now, as of where we were, was with my boy 89. Never Not Working. I was like in 2015, but I was probably out in like 2005. So my first project was back then. I really came out on 1800 Block. It was a CD by Lil Bob Gotti. I was one of the artists on there, and I had a song on a mixtape beat, and it was like we put out like 10,000 copies. My boy was on the radio around that time. TD got signed to Warner Brothers. We was at that same meeting. They was looking at signing us too, so it was around that time that was the first tape.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I would have never known that.
Hell yeah. That shit was, it was one of those things back in the day where it was my boy was burnt out and active, so you got to get to the back and you see Young LA, but on the front you see like around the time like the Relatives came out, same people that put them out. The dude with my boy over the label Big Bob, his little son started rapping, which we was going to high school together, and we all got on there. But yeah,
that's right. And then I'll probably ask Cam, man, why we can't find the Bitches and Bacon mixtape?
Them niggas try to keep it in their file.
They try to keep it in the raps. You feel me? I've been looking for that.
I think it's something on YouTube, though. You can pull it up.
I gotta go find
my nigga, Juice over there got a regular cut now. He had the freakiest dreads of the 2010s and 20s, my nigga. And my nigga Cam was the good old Cam in his prime right there when he was really, rapping and shit outside, you know what I'm talking about, with the T-tops on the Camaro.
That's right.
And the CHP glasses. But I'm going to let him break it down, though.
I feel like Mo remember all that, you know?
Hey, and shout out City, too, man. We always be talking to it. We always say them. Shout out to my nigga City, too, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a time, you know? And I
Mike
think
Mack.
I met you, like, right while we was full-fledged in that era, you know?
You was jumping in freestyle sessions back then.
Hey,
back then.
Hey, they used to be hitting that little cooking shit back in the...
Back then, you know, that it was definitely fun, man. I don't know why you can't find it no more, you know? Maybe we need to change that. Maybe we need to try to,
Drop that Bitches and Bacon on them.
Yeah. If more people ask, you know, maybe we might go.
Now we're gonna switch this to you, Cam. For the people in the back, because they're hearing Bitches and Bacon, and they probably thinking it's a breakfast item, and it's probably kind of confusing them.
Hey, it could be whatever you want it to be.
Okay.
It could be a breakfast item,
Hello.
you know.
You did.
And you might want it for lunch.
Hey,
you might like you bacon at dinner time. You know,
might want some brunch.
Hey man,
you did.
Whatever works for you.
I hear you, man.
It's a little bit of everything. You might need to go. Well, yeah, we need to get it up there so they can find out.
Hey, loved one, what song made you fall in love with hip hop though?
What song made me fall in love with? I think now I can tell you what song made me fall in love with rap. Hip hop has just always been like my mama she gave me that. You know what I mean? My mom was a B girl when she was younger.
Okay,
you know,
shout out
she used
to
to put
moms.
put the Eric B and Rakim
She
on
probably
for
rap
me.
better than you.
You know what I mean? We used to have sessions.
Oh
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? We
see,
used to-
look,
we
I
sure
was
used
just
to have
talking
sessions.
shit, but
Yeah, you know what I mean? But
hey, shout out to moms.
shout out to
Hey,
moms, most
why the
definitely.
battle for him and bar him up out the blue? Whatever the
Yeah,
next
man.
holiday is, 4th of
So,
July, when he walk in, just
yeah.
hit him with an 8 bars.
Moms gave me the game, but if I had to say what song made me fall in love with rap, as far as knowing that I could come with some shit based on where my mind is at, would probably be Trade and War Stories.
So that's one of the songs that made you say, I want to rap myself?
I want to rap better than that.
Okay,
You
so
know
now
what I
you
mean?
got to go back. We want to hear it, though. What was the first song that you heard that made you fall in love with just music? Where you like
music,
hip hop?
period?
Yeah, before you started rapping, just I love music. I love this my shit right here. What was the first? It could have been a song your mama seen you used to be dancing as a kid, or what?
Oh, it would have to be Ice Cube, Just a Good Day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, apparently I knew all the words to that since I was about 3 or 4.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, my aunties be telling me, you used to be walking around singing that shit all the time, you know,
That's fire.
Ice Cube. So
Yeah.
it would have to be that. That was the
Lakers
one
beat
that
the Super Sonics.
you feel me?
Hear
That was the one that stuck in my mind the most, and that's made me fall in love with hip hop. But Trade and War Stories, that verse for me was just like, it was like the best verse I ever heard. You know what I mean? So
Shout out to that man Tupac,
Yeah, the
though,
OG.
man. You hear me?
yeah.
Hey, Mother's Day just passed. They was wearing that Dear Mama the hell out. I switched the song up and came so I will always love my mama. I knew they was go Dear Mama us down.
Yeah, man.
I had to switch it up.
That's
You know
a-
what I'm
that's
talking
a
about?
go-to for
Shout
sure.
out to Tupac though, man. Dear Mama, man. R.I.P. to the big dog, man.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. But shit, man, we done got to the end of this thing, man. Is there anything you want to tell these folks and let them know, man? We off the mimosa and I'm feeling wonderful.
Yeah.
I might have to borrow that.
Yeah.
That's
Get up on that mimosa.
Hey, that motherfucker tastes like candy. Hello.
If I gotta say anything to anybody, any artist, man, just remember to stay true to yourself.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? Stay true to yourself. As long as you got time on the clock, keep playing.
Hello.
You feel me? And you know, do what needs to be done. You know, don't worry about what nobody else is doing. You do what needs to be done.
Damn.
And keep
I
it
like
funky.
that one. Do what
You feel
needs
me?
to be
Ain't
done.
nobody stopping you from working.
Nobody.
You know?
Nobody. You know, keep eating, keep grinding, keep growing. You know what I mean? My OG tell me, you know, you ain't got to tell a fish how to swim. You ain't got to tell a bird how to fly. They gonna do what they do. You know what I mean?
The game today is
You gotta tell
everybody
the fish
could
how to
do it.
swim.
You know? Right
You
now,
gotta tell
everybody
the bird
can
how
do
to
it.
fly.
So it ain't no reason why you can't do it. And
Whatever it is, though.
whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Any industry, any type of whatever it is you want to do, you could do it.
Hey man, do what needs to be done, and you do not gotta teach a bird how to fly,
Straight
and a
up.
fish how to swim,
Straight up.
and a real nigga how to be a real nigga, man.
Absolutely.
If it ain't working out, man, try something else.
something
You
else.
hear me? I'm telling you,
Straight
baby.
up. You know, just keep it
Yeah,
rolling.
give them all
Keep
your
waking
social
up.
medias and
Keep
things and
waking
how
up.
they can stay in contact with the Mopizzle.
I'm on the IG at Mohican P. MOE.
Mohican.
Yeah, last name
Hello?
Mohicans. You feel me?
You
Mohican
did.
P. You know what I mean? That's the main one. You feel me? That's all y'all need. That good IG at Mohican P. You got the music, Apple Music. I'm on Spotify. You know what I mean? YouTube, all of that. You feel me? Stay locked in. I got more to come. I got more to come for sure. More music, more features, more singles. That 6 a.m. on the 110 is on the way.
Hey, if you ain't doing nothing, May 16th, we at the Flavor Fest doing the look, man. Big old. Tell them about it, Cam. What's going on at the Flavor Fest, man?
Oh man, check it out. Right here behind me, we got the Flavor Fest, May 16th. We got a whole lineup going on. We got a band. We're gonna have so many different food vendors. We got a kids on, family
Yeah,
friendly.
I was at the last one. It went crazy.
Oh yeah, man. So this one gonna be at Thunder Studios in Long Beach.
Okay.
It's going up, man. So y'all definitely want to be there. We got RJ Mr. LA coming out the headline, do his show,
That's right.
do his set, and we
Yes,
got definitely
Plethoras-
some real talented people gonna be out there.
Talents of people, and her team Smoke Good Ego gonna be there with some deals on that WB Morning Show pack.
Number
man.
one
You hear
team.
me?
We got
Number
Come
one
on,
team.
pull up, man.
Tommy
Get
the
right.
Clown, we got it's gonna be
That's
crazy.
right.
I went and looked at the venue and I'm like, oh yeah, this is nice, man.
It's
This
gonna
is
be
dope, yeah.
fun.
You got to go bigger and better. Like I said, the last one was on point.
When the
Most
time the
definitely.
last time you had some fun? You know what I'm talking about?
Got to do it.
Come have a little fun.
Great,
to do
good
it.
old
Under the
family
sun.
fun.
Yeah.
Under
yeah.
the sun. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
Where everybody can enjoy together.
Hello. And they got that Earl's hat on, busting on him with the WB Morning Show. You dig? You know what
Shout
I'm
out to
talking about?
Earl's on
Nigga,
Crenshaw.
Big Earl. You
That's
dig?
right.
Okay, Cam, go on and take them home like only you can, church.
Y'all can tap in with me at COOLAZZCAM. Tap in with our website, www.theinnovativeculture.com. Follow us on Instagram at innovative.culture and the WB Morning Show. And subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/innovativeculture.
Hello.
And then go follow the Flavor Fest USA. You know what I'm talking about? Stay up to date. Y'all might have missed it by the time y'all seen this episode, but y'all follow them and then y'all be ready for the next one. You dig? Follow us, the WB Morning Show on Instagram. Just unlocked the live or something going on. So keep on rushing that. Hit the YouTube, Innovative Culture. Type that in. Tap that subscribe. WB Morning Show right there on the podcast. Dropping every Monday, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey now, man. Go tell a friend to tell a friend. We right here posted, man. Getting roasted, man. You dig? And we out. Hello.
The real young LA. Cool ass Cam.
WB Morning Show. WB Morning Show. WB Morning Show. Yeah. WB Morning Show.
Yeah. Cup of coffee in my hand. Remote sitting on a nightstand. Clicked on whole vibe on demand. They talking what you post on the gram. From the hustle to the homies in the van. Stories from the city they understand. Monday blues they flip that. Turn your weekday to a chit chat. Big fat.
WB